What are you guys gonna do? I weep.
So you've given us the marginal cost, and you want the cost of producing and selling 8 units for 1,500. Find total cost function.
I'm gonna use this as my nugget.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. That's what I'm given.
Yeah. So we have to find total cost function. Do we use the derivative because we are going back? We're trying to find the original.
We have the derivative. So what are we going to use the derivative to do?
The integrate.
Russ. Huh? We have the derivative.
I'm just gonna multiply it by x.
Hey, you're going to integrate. You don't just multiply by x.
Because
That's
you're
a
doing
body
the
now.
total cost function, so you integrate.
Yeah, we're going to integrate. So cost is the integral of 10x plus 100 with respect to x. And this is why you don't just multiply by x. Because when you integrate this, which is integral number what, guys? 1. Good. This is not 10x plus 100, or 10x squared plus 100x. It's 10x squared over 2
Plus
plus
100x.
100x plus k sub c.
Against this row.
Yeah. So cost is going to be 5x squared plus 100x plus k sub c. So we have 3 unknowns here. How do we solve for k? What do we do? Plug in what we know. What do we know?
X is 8 and C is
Oh, I may have not made that big enough. Let's make that 15,000. Let's say, just throw a 0 on the end of that, guys. Seriously. Making the sausage. So much fun. Okay. That's 320 plus 800. Oh, it was big enough. It was. Okay. You guys are all like, I hate you, Jessica. Back to 1,500. Plus k sub c. It's 1,500. Yeah, I made that big enough. Barely. So 1,120 on one side gives me 380. Is that right? So now my total cost function is 5x squared plus 100x plus 380. Right?
The fixed costs are, I think you're blocking my view.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
380.
Okay, but what did you do to get that?
I had to plug in the 8 units that were given, and then I solved for KC.
How do you get fixed costs, guys? It's right where? 380. Help me.
X equals to 0.
Thank you. Thank you. You don't just look at k sub c. K sub c is not necessarily your fixed cost. You must set x equal to 0. Your fixed cost, guys, is not k necessarily. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Your fixed cost is where x equals 0. Whatever cost is left over when you zero out x, that's your fixed cost. So C of 0 happens to be, in this case, $380, but it isn't always going to be. Okay? That's the proper procedure. Right? That's the proper procedure. So now what's the cost of 27 units? What do I do?
Plug in 27 units.
Into what?
Cost 100.
Good. C of 27 is 5 times 27 squared plus zone number.
I'm not clear about you said setting it equal to 0.
Mhm.
So you have 1500 is equal to 320 plus 800
Mhm.
plus KC.
Talk to me.
Can you do that? Because I'm not clear.
Can I do what, honey?
You said it's possible that it could not be 380.
Yeah, so in another function,
Mm-hmm.
simply looking at case of C may not be enough, okay? There may be like a natural log or an E or a nested function where these all won't zero out if you just ignore them,
Okay.
okay? In this case, setting X equal to 0 is gonna land you with case of C, but it's not the same in every function,
Okay.
okay? If you set X equal to 0, you won't always end up with case of C. Sometimes you'll end up with stuff plus case of C.
Okay.
So you must always do the mathematics of setting X equal to 0 and seeing what happens, okay?
Okay.
You have to do the math. Said, what was that? Sorry, oh no, it's fine. Any questions on this one? So this is a mini version of what a math problem may look like in the final, okay?
Is there going to be E's in it and LN's in it?
Possibly. So review those well. You guys have review sheets.